What's up guys, Skittlerampage here. So, New York Comic Con 2020 Virtual Con Lottery. Good or bad? Let's talk about it. Alright guys, so yesterday Funko announced their Virtual Con Lottery system. So very interesting that they decided to go with the lottery system this time versus just going like all out like they did for SDCC. Now while it makes sense, there are some like upsides and downsides to a lottery system. And we're going to talk about both sides in this video as well as how you can get yourself entered in the lottery to see if you can get some of these exclusive pops. So while there are pros and cons to the lottery system, we're going to talk about the pros first and then the cons. So the pros obviously being the lottery system, it guarantees you that exclusive con pop, and it guarantees you a spot to be able to get the pop way easier than just going all out like Modern Warfare like we did for SDCC, and you know, the site crashing and the shipping rates loading and things like that, and it just being chaos of everyone trying to get a pop on the website. Now another really good thing about this as well is that you can take your time. They give you adequate time to be able to check out, get everything you want, browse through the selection like you would walk into any other store and look at what you want and then grab it, put it in your cart and check out. And I think that's a great aspect because there's no pressure to it. I mean, you have a time limit, but it's an adequate amount of time to be able to get what you want, as well as you don't have to pay resale prices. And what I mean by that is triple to quadruple the price of the original price. Now that we've talked about the pros of the lottery system, let's talk about the cons of the lottery system. Now, personally, before I get into the cons, I'm kind of split down the middle on this, like whether it's a good idea or a bad idea. I'm not really on either side of this just because, like, while I think it's a good idea, I also think it's a bad idea. So let's talk about the cons now. So the cons, there's a few more cons than there are pros. So for example, in the rules and terms and everything on Funko's like little explanation on how the lottery system works, there's only 11,000 people that are going to be winners for the lottery system and able to get easy access to these pops. So 11,000 out of like probably 500,000 plus collectors out there, that's a little crazy, personally. That's like, 11,000 is nothing. Honestly, that's too low of a number personally. Maybe they should have just made it a clean 20,000. I really don't know. Maybe there's not enough stock for all that. I really don't know. There's limited pieces there. It's going to be extremely hard to get things. Another con to the lottery system is that it's extremely easy to enter to try to win a lottery spot. And what I mean by that is that literally all you have to do is go on Funko's website and you have to become a Funko fan club member. That's it. You just got to sign up for post notifications, essentially. Do you know how many people with bots can just sign up 1,000 emails and make 1,000 accounts to be able to win this spot in there? It's extremely easy. There's really no way of combating bots sometimes, like especially when you make it that easy. They can literally go in and make thousands upon thousands of accounts and just get notifications, and then one of their accounts wins, and then they'll go in the Funko shop and buy a majority of the stuff and things like that. So that is one of the major cons of it alone. Now, is Funko trying to fix the bot situation? Yes, and this is their way of trying to combat it as well. And I applaud them for that. I 100% do. I'm glad they're trying to find something. But this is more of like a quick fix rather than a long-term fix. This is them just trying to this is them essentially applying a Band-Aid instead of it like the wound fully healing, if that makes sense. Like applying stitches and it's still open. Something, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm going for there, but you guys get what I mean. It's essentially a quick fix, but not a permanent fix. Why they went from their other site to this new all-in-one site, I really don't know, because the other site worked. This site doesn't. But, it's very, very interesting how easy they made it to be able to get into the lottery system, and not a lot of people are going to win. I'm going to tell you guys that right now. You have literally the slimmest chance possible of getting in there. Now, anybody who does get in there, they're going to be super freaking happy, and maybe they might change their opinion on the whole lottery system as well. But I know for now, a lot of people are upset about the lottery. A lot of people are not upset about the lottery. It's kind of split down the middle. Funko's trying to get a fix to it somehow, and like I said, I applaud them, but I don't know if personally this is the way to go for it. A lot of people prefer just a free-for-all like SDCC was, because they were able to get easy access to certain stuff and things like that. Now, while I think that's personally fair, as long as they had a good working site, that's 1,000% fair, because that's everyone trying to get something. It's crazy. Also, one thing I wanted to touch up on as well, People with old accounts that don't even collect Funko Pops anymore, or who aren't even interested in the con. Like, how do you differentiate that for people who are going to get these emails in their spam, and then now those lottery spots are taken up for people who weren't paying attention or don't collect anymore, or things like that, if you guys understand what I'm saying. Yeah, so those are a few of the pros and cons. You guys can list some more pros and cons down below if you guys want to, but those are pretty much my pros and cons to the lottery system. I'm split down the middle of it being kind of a good idea, but also kind of a bad idea because of bots getting in there, as well as just, you know, of the other cons that I listed as well. Now, of course, I'm going to get the comments as well as other comments I've seen in the Facebook group, I've seen in the Discord and Instagram pages and things like that, saying, oh, everyone's still complaining about Funko trying to fix the website, so basically they're doomed if they do fix it, they're doomed if they don't fix it. That's not really what we're saying. We're saying that this is just a quick fix, and they need to find a permanent fix of something that actually works, like going back to their old website, for example, and things like that. So, and honestly, it's purely our opinion on how we feel about Funko's, you know, approach to it. You know, there's nothing, at the end of the day, there's nothing any collector can do or force Funko to do to fix their site or things like that. Unless we all, you know, band together and, you know, we keep, you know, writing to Funko, hey, fix your site, hey, fix this, fix that, you know, I don't know, but yeah, pretty much. So, I just wanted to touch up on that for anyone saying like, oh, we're still complaining. We're not really complaining though. We're just giving out our opinions on the situation, that it's just a quick fix. It's not a long-term fix. But anyways, enough of that. Enough of the pros and cons and things like that. Now I'm going to tell you guys how to be able to enter into the lottery system, because I know some people are still confused on that. So, Funko basically put it up on their Twitter. If you don't follow them on Twitter, I recommend that you do for updates and things like that. So we're going to read through their little their little bio thing, blog, that's what it's called, a blog. Everything you need to know, Funko Virtual Con 4, New York Comic Con edition. So, though we are not yet able to come together in the convention, Funko brings fanatics another Funko Virtual Con celebration. Yay! As always, we want to keep the convention spirit alive, so we will bring you New York Comic Con virtually with Funko's 4th Virtual Con. Funko Virtual Con 4.0 will take place October 5th through October 10th, 2020. This week will be filled with activations, special guests, and more. Read below for information about the event, including how to shop the event and more. How to shop Funko Virtual Con 4 on Funko.com. Pay attention for anybody who doesn't know. In a continued effort to combat bots and host the best possible shopping experience on Funko.com, we've created a lottery system to ensure you, the fanatics, get the Nycc exclusives you want when they go on sale on Thursday, October 8th. That's when they're going on sale. Thursday, October 8th, guys. And it's most likely, I don't know if they listed an exact time, so we'll keep reading through. But I'll give you an example of a time that it could be if they don't. Below is everything you need to know about how to sign up for the lottery and purchase exclusive items. Don't forget to read the terms and conditions of the event before you shop. So in the terms and conditions, that's where it tells you that only 11,000 people will, you know, be able to enter into the lottery. Well, not enter, but win the lottery system. How do I qualify to get a chance at a lottery spot? In order to qualify, you must have an account on Funko.com and be a member of the Funko Fan Club, FFC. Lottery winners will be notified via email, so please make sure you've signed up to receive the Funko newsletter. So essentially what that is that's how they get to spam you with emails and spam emails. They get you get a chance of the lottery, and they get to blow up your email. So it's kind of like a good trade-off for Funko. You can verify this under notification preferences on your Funko.com account page. So when I went in there to register for the lottery and things like that, I'm already a Funko Fan Club member. Most people are, to be honest, already. You do need to go in your notifications and make sure you have the newsletter selected, or you're not going to be able to enter in the lottery. I didn't have it selected, so I'm glad I did. So make sure you go in your notification settings on your Funko account for your Funko Fan Club membership thing, and make sure you click that, or you're not going to be entered, essentially. Just so everybody knows, I want to make that blatantly clear so nobody is upset later that, you know, they didn't even get a shot. So moving on, guys, you must have a US-based physical shipping address. P.O. Box is excluded, so I'm glad I don't have my P.O. Box, listed. Registered on Funko.com under personal info on your Funko.com account page. New member registration must be completed by September 28th, 2020 at 11:59 PDT. So guys, you literally have 6 more days to be able to make an account. It's the most easy process in the world, and obviously there's perks to it. How do I know if I'm a Funko Fan Club member? You can check to see if you're a Funko Fan Club member by logging into your Funko.com account and opening your settings. The banner above your personal info section will either welcome you to the fan club or invite you to sign up if you haven't. So mine says welcome fan club member. So if yours doesn't say that, make sure you sign up so you get entered in the lottery system. How will Funko select the lottery winners? Pay attention, guys. Lottery winners will be randomly selected from registered FFC members. If selected, you will be notified via email on October 2nd, 2020. In order to receive an email, you must be signed up to receive the Funko newsletter. Like I said, make sure to click that newsletter box so you get you end up getting those emails and it doesn't go to like your spam or something like that. Funko will use the email registered to your Funko Fan Club membership, so make sure it's an email that you pay attention to and get notifications for. The registered email to your account must be a valid/deliverable email in order to be entered into the lottery. So make sure your email is correct. If I'm a lottery winner, how do I access the event? Funko will assign lottery winners to one of 2 time slots on October 8th. Interesting, so they're going to do 2 time slots. That's very interesting. Right before winners assign time slot on October 8th, 2020, lottery winners will receive an email containing a link to the event and your password to access the sale. So what kind of sucks, I'm not going to lie, I know you get a guaranteed spot at, if you win the lottery, at getting these pops, but there's some 1,500 pieces and 3,000 piece exclusives and 2,000 piece exclusives like Young Ben from Umbrella Academy. So it's kind of like if they split it between the 11,000, so if they split it 5,500 or 5,500 participants each time slot, then everything's practically, all the limited pieces are practically going to be gone by the second time slot. Now, you'll still have the advantage over most collectors in having the winner spot, but you still don't even have a chance at that point at some of the limited pieces. So I don't really know. The event can only be accessed through the link and your password provided in the email, so make sure to pay attention to your emails and read through them if you do win. The email sent will also contain all of the steps required to access the event. So basically, they'll tell you everything to do to be able to access the Virtual Con event before everybody else. If I'm selected for the second time slot, will I still have a chance at my favorite items? Yes, lottery winners in each time slot will have an equal opportunity to purchase NYCC exclusives items, as inventory will be evenly divided between. So okay, so that's cool. I'm glad I finished reading and things like that. That's what happens when you don't finish reading. You start, that answered my question in itself. That's cool. So they're going to divide, basically, if it's 1,500 pieces, 750 to each time slot, so everybody has a chance of getting it. So that's cool. I'm glad I kept writing, or I'm glad they included that, excuse me. While each lottery winner has an equal opportunity to purchase items, inventory is limited per item, and winners are not guaranteed to get every item as per standard conventions. So, the lottery system in itself, so I'm going to go through the little steps that they put, and I'll throw them up on the screen for you guys, just so you guys can get like a visual rather than just, me talking. So step 1, complete your Funko Fan Club registration by 9/28. Remember, did you enter your US-based address, opt in to receive the Funko newsletter to complete your entry? We're basically going over a little checklist, so everybody pay attention. 2, if you are a randomly selected winner, you will be notified via email on 10/2, October 2nd. 3, just before sale time on 10/8, winners will receive another email. This email will contain a link to the sale, the password to the sale, so make sure to pay attention to that. And step 4, the final step, shop your favorite New York Comic Con exclusives. Winners must use the same Funko Fan Club email address to check out. Limit of 1 item each per winner. Wow. So I find it very interesting that Funko put a limit on the lottery winners. I think that's good in itself, so they obviously don't eat up the stock and things like that. So it's very interesting. So 1 per person. So so that Young Ben, for example, only 1 person can get 1 at a time and things like that. So that's very interesting. I like that. I like that aspect. All right, guys, so now we have the official guide to the NYCC exclusive sticker. So what sticker is on your box? So booth exclusives only are those 2, and they will have that sticker. Funko Shop exclusives include all of the ones shown above. They will have the official sticker, or they will have the 2020 Fall Convention sticker. So Toy Tokyo exclusives will have that sticker. All shared retail exclusives purchased during Virtual Con 4 will have the NYCC booth sticker. So all of those will have that NYCC booth sticker. So that is your official sticker guide, and that's pretty much, for the most part, it for this video. Hopefully it was helpful to you guys, and hopefully you guys get signed up before the 28th so you guys can get your entry in for the lottery spot. I'm signed up. If I win, that'll be awesome. Maybe I'll do a video on it. If I don't win, then you know what it is. I'm just going to go for the shared retailers and things like that. So the way I see it as kind of like this is you have 4 opportunities to be able to get these pops. You have 1 trying to win the lottery spot, 2, you have the actual, con when everything goes live on the Funko shop. You have online for shared retailers and in-store for shared retailers. So you have 4 spots to get these. Now, I think they might have made more stock this year for Pops versus SDCC, so hopefully they did to accommodate all the collectors, because SDCC was just a crap show. Anyways, guys, if this video was helpful to you, make sure to leave a like down below and comment below your thoughts. But anyways, I want to say a huge shout out to my Patreon supporters. I appreciate the support so much. You guys are absolutely amazing for supporting the channel, and it means so much to me, so thank you so much. One thing I also want to say, thank you to all my channel members. You guys are awesome. I think I have like 6 or 7 of you guys. Thank you guys so much for, being a channel member, obviously. So I appreciate you guys as well, and I'm sorry I don't mention it as much. I do mention it on streams though, so thank you guys so much. But anyways, if you guys want to check out the channel membership or the Patreon, the link is down below. You guys can check those out and get cool little perks in the process. As well as I want to tell you guys to join my Facebook group and Discord. Really great communities over there. They are buy, sell, and trade folks, as well as you can make a ton of friends. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter so you guys can stay up to date and when I post when my videos go live, as well as all kinds of cool pop photos and things like that. Also, subscribe and click that notification bell to stick around for daily videos and all kinds of cool content. Anyways, I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.